First and foremost, welcome to the experience. I'm your host, Stephen the Dream, voice of the Carolinas, and this is This, That, and the Third interview series. Want to give a huge shout out to No Stress Sound Academy for housing the interview today. Make sure if you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, you need any of your recording needs, you pull up the No Stress Sound Academy. Follow the page as well. Got a very, very special guest in the building with me today, man. It's that season.
Yes,
it's always that season.
Yes, sir.
Whether it's winter, spring, summer, fall, you can count 4 on. Big 4szn in the building, man.
Yes,
Scottie4szn with me. What's up, my guy?
It's good with you, my boy. How you doing?
Good, man. Good to have you here. Appreciate you for pulling up on me. Good? Yeah. We're good. Plug in the building, man. We had No
Yes,
Stress
sir.
Sound Academy. We in the building.
Come on, pop up
Yo,
in
you
the video.
good?
We need
You
a
got
cameo. We got this.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I got you. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. Let's do it. You all see what we going on right now, man. Y'all see my boy Scottie4szn is here. We got work going on.
Yeah,
the work don't stop. But I appreciate you for pulling up on me, my guy.
Absolutely, always.
For sure.
I'm always with the good vibes.
Tell me what's been new with you, because I know you just dropped a new new video about 3 weeks ago, right?
Hell yeah, I dropped a couple videos. I dropped a tape in June, a tape in July. Scottie4szn. It's 4szn summer.
4szn summer.
4szn summer. I got a volume 1 and I got a volume 2.
Volume 2.
So 1 in June, 1 in July. Niggas been working, man.
We got one for August.
We might have one coming up.
Okay.
I'm working on it. If I get everything together, the right way, right songs and shit.
A lot of your music out here, big energy. Always starts with energy. I love what you bring to that.
Yeah.
Has that always been the case for you? Because I know, like a song, like was Get to the Money, right?
Right, yeah.
Like Get to the Money. I mean, it's talking that bravado, talking that talk. But I know, we talked a little bit offline. There's more to it though.
Yeah.
But I know that energy is where it usually starts with you.
Definitely. Like when I listen to music myself, I like to put shit that put me in that mood, that made me feel like I want to turn up or I want to be lit. Made me feel like I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like music is like verbal affirmations. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So when you listen to shit, when you listen to your favorite artist talk their shit, you kind of want to embody that yourself. It's like empowering, you know what I'm saying? So like, but I also like to switch it up. I do want to get into some more versatile. I want to show my versatility a little bit more, get in a little bit more, not R&B necessarily, but more melodic, give people a little bit of everything, a little bit of me. I feel like I got a lot to talk about my life and shit. I'm a real relatable dude, so.
Where you from?
I'm from Jersey, but I was raised in the city, so
For sure.
raised on the east side.
East side of Charlotte.
Yes, sir.
What's the differences of Jersey and Carolina for you?
Hell yeah. That's a good question. I feel like a lot of people say like up north it's more fast paced, but I don't think so. I think your pace is based on how you act as a person. Not good for you though, like.
Used to be a hot
Hell yeah, I used to be mad all the time. You can ask any of my niggas, they'd be like, bro.
What you mean? So it's just like, bro, just walk in the room, or just like somebody had to say something, and you just
Yeah,
be quick
bro,
to
I
it.
be
Or,
quick to catch an attitude, be ready to do
shit.
like and I don't.
That don't go far in this business.
Yeah, that don't go far at all. So
right.
you see, I'm trying to kick it. I'm trying to just receive a lot. Like a lot of people be telling me like, shut up and listen to what people got to say before you like let your emotions get involved in some shit or something like that. So I'm trying to be a little bit more mature about like
sure.
how I go about shit, because a lot of people got a lot of value and there's a lot of niggas around here that's trying to help everybody out. So
Right. And I know, we all got to learn each other. We all got to learn ourselves. And the most important part is knowing who you are, so you can know certain situations you won't even put yourself in, because you know what the reaction could be.
exactly.
Take me to early life though. You siblings, what was the
Yeah.
house like? Was it mom, dad? Like, give me early.
Yeah, so I'm blessed. I got both of my people in my life.
Nice,
My mom
nice.
and my pops. I got 2 brothers. They I'm the youngest, so they used to beat up on me and shit. So I got a real like chip on my shoulder from that, you know.
Facts.
When you the little brother, if anybody the little brother, they always be like, I'm be better than you. I'm be like, so I was really that type of dude, but at the same time I'm super appreciative of like my peoples, my brothers, like they contributed to like a lot of the shit that I got going on now.
Yeah.
And how I perceive life in a different type of way. And like them being relatable to me. Like them being able to say, hey, I did this. Like don't do that. Don't
you
move.
actually can listen.
Don't move that way. Like don't do this, don't do that. So I'm super appreciative of all the like wisdom, all that shit. And I was able to take a lot from that. Like they both play sports. They both play football though. I was the only nigga that
You was
hooped.
basketball.
Yeah, I hoop. But
We get into that for sure.
yeah,
Well-
I probably would have been nice if I played though. For real.
I will talk about the ball because I want to talk about the correlations of the sport, rapping and balling. You know what I'm saying? It's two in the same. But to the sibling point, because like my youngest sibling is actually like 14 years younger than me. Right. What's the difference in split? And I asked that because like my youngest brother ain't listening to nothing I came up on. It wasn't nothing I could have played, and he might have picked up on it, but he might have been so young to where like now he's picking up on his own stuff. I might be picking up on something he's picking up on. What was it around that you might have been hearing, or even those CDs that your brothers might have been playing early in the day? Like what wasn't going through the house? Was it your parents' music even? Maybe you couldn't even hear certain things.
My pops listened to OD like Jay-Z, Nas, and all that shit.
He the New York. He Jersey. He's okay.
He from New York. My brothers used to listen to like, so they was raised like real popular when that Dipset time was going along. So like Cameron, Joel Santana, motherfucking Jim Jones,
the Locks,
all that
probably
shit.
all that.
Yeah, the Locks, all that. Jadakiss, my brother loved Jadakiss to God. Like so, that during that time. That's what they was like really listening to. It kind of like affected what I listen to a lot. I like a lot of Kanye. My pops like Kanye a lot too.
I was gonna ask, who's that first artist that you kind of just may have discovered yourself, and it wasn't because of the parents? You just stumbled because like I know I come from Napster and LimeWire days, so I was searching a lot of stuff and coming up on a lot of stuff and putting my people on a lot of stuff. What was that first artist you might have felt like?
Spinrilla, like Cole. Wale,
yes, sir.
I used to listen to like a lot of Cole, a lot of Wale, a lot of that shit. Like, what's the name of the tape?
The Sideline Story?
Yeah, Sideline. No, Friday Night Lights. And the warm up. The warm up, my favorite Cole tape.
Oh wow, yeah, the warm up was
is
crazy.
So tough, bro. Crazy. And then like when I moved down here, it opened me up to like a whole bunch of other shit, like Waka Flocka. I was listening to like that shit.
Travis Porter, Waka Flocka
James, and all that shit. Like OJ, all that.
Juice Man, yes sir. It's an era.
Hearing a lot of different shit, so I feel like it definitely influenced me from like hearing one different end of the spectrum to when I moved down here, I heard something totally different. So
right.
It gave me a good perspective.
Scottie4szn's here with us. This is in the third interview series. You mentioned J. Cole, and even like the similarities of J. Cole. Like I guess you come down south to know what I'm saying, do your thing and hoping to blow and to do it and go back to show people like that. What is it in the Carolina scene? And I'm jumping around a little bit, but like that you see is potential for yourself. Do you even like care to make it like out of Carolina? Because I know with the internet now, bro, like don't matter where you from. Like I was talking to a guy the other day. He was like, "Man, with the Carolinas, it's so hard because it's a door and this and that." And I'm like, "Bro, you don't have to even claim it until they ask you, really." But what is it for you in terms of this scene, and what has it been for you coming from Charlotte? I guess
definitely. First of all, I'm an opportunist. So like, if an opportunity provides itself, shit, I'm in the opening doors, and if that door open, I'm gonna take it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? If it closes in my face after I start to take it, then shit, I turn around and find another door. But like, I feel like coming from the city, coming from Charlotte, you gotta have some type of pride about yourself. Like, it make you go harder, put a chip on your shoulder. It's not like, no disrespect to Atlanta. Atlanta got super hard artists. No disrespect to New York or LA or any of them big markets or anything. But like, you coming out of here, you can't come out of here on some whack shit. Like, you coming out of here, you representing the city as a whole, and there's not a lot of niggas who get that opportunity. So like, that's why I feel like it's almost competitive in the city, and a lot of people say that's niggas don't work together, this, that. But really, it's just a level of competition where like, I want to be good. Like, I gotta get it. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not that niggas don't like each other. I don't think. Cause I don't think so. A lot of niggas fuck with each other music. You see that shit, Pro-Am, shit be all love. Like,
niggas just want to be the one.
Yeah. Niggas just want to eat. Like,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
I just think it's like the ball gonna go around, and I think when somebody got the ball, we all should recognize it and try to
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be Ben Wallace and get 8 blocks and 20 rebounds and 2 points. You know what I'm saying? So that way we can evolve to Sheed and start shooting threes. You know what I'm saying? Just doing other stuff. But I think when somebody got that ball, I want to win.
Bro, I just seen you might have reposted that shit, Fetty P.
Yeah.
The video with
Ice
Wear, that
Velo.
shit go dumb, nigga. Like
that's crazy.
That shit was hard. And much respect to him too.
You got the 4 in your name. Is that a more play on words, or is that because of the connection with Charlotte and the 4?
Yeah, definitely. It's like a double entendre in my point of view. Like 4 seasons to me, like
what does it mean?
Means you work all 4 seasons for the shit that you want in life. Like I gotta work summer, I gotta work spring, and not even like on some weather seasons. Like it's gonna be seasons where you down, it's gonna be seasons where you up, it's gonna be seasons where shit just when it's raining, it's pouring and shit. You just gotta keep working. Like you gotta keep going through the motions, and you gotta keep doing what you're supposed to do. And when them lights turn off, like what you doing, how you holding yourself accountable when the lights turn off, when shit not going your way, when niggas telling you no, when you get scammed, because that shit gonna happen. And it's what you gonna do, how you gonna react to that. So all 4 seasons, I'm getting to it.
Were you always Scottie4szn, or did it start?
I was Worldwide Scotty at first.
Worldwide Scotty.
Hell yeah, I was Worldwide Scotty with the $sign.
I remember that. I think maybe not the first time somebody put me on, but shout out my guy Dre Ocean Dry, because I remember he definitely had told me about you before.
Shout out to Dre.
And just looking back, what do you think your evolution has been? Because like I saw you dropped the video maybe like a year ago, maybe 10, 11 months ago. To now where you're back out again. Like what has been the difference in your evolution in that year? And I know the world has changed. This is in the middle of COVID at this point now. So tell me what's just been the difference in Worldwide Scotty to Scottie4szn really.
Just a lot of maturity, bro. Like I ain't gonna say I was mentally fragile, but like getting back into that, like letting my emotions like control a lot of like my thoughts and thinking with how I feel instead of just like sitting back and thinking with some reason. Like somebody say something, or if somebody don't fuck with my music or whatever, not everybody gonna fuck with your shit.
Right.
You gonna find a million motherfuckers on earth who fuck with your shit.
Right.
But if one person don't fuck with your shit, bro, it's not a bad thing. That's just not their style, and you might have a song for them in the future. So like, just not being mentally fragile, just being a lot more mature and kind of understanding how like different things work. I kind of like in that meantime where I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, how I wanted to pursue music and different things like that. In that time period when I was transitioning from Worldwide Scotty to Scottie4szn, it was a lot of sitting back and just looking at people like
reflecting.
Yeah, just reflecting like how this person moving, how that person, and not on no watching shit, not on no weirdo shit, but really just at like a respect thing. Like
you studying what's going on.
Yeah, being a student of the game and just trying to see what's going on in the city, other artists that's doing good things in their communities, in their areas and shit, all that.
You had mentioned, like you said, that one person don't like your stuff. I just heard I was watching an interview, and I want to say it was Eddie Curry was saying like he was with LeBron James, and they went out one night, and some guy walked up to LeBron, and he thought it was gonna be cool, and he was like, "You suck," and LeBron James. They said he took that so tough that day. They was like, and he couldn't understand like how that one person could, put a damper on everything that you're doing. You played ball. You had to go through probably a time when somebody ain't think you was the best. Somebody thought you was bad. Somebody didn't want to start you. What was that like in terms of maybe a time when you played ball? Because we'll talk, like, just give me a ball career in general, because I'm sure that was a part, but just let's give me the surface of like how that went.
So like came down here hooping in rec leagues, whatever, started to get better. I got cut from my 7th grade basketball team, got cut, hurt my feelings, got better, came back 8th grade, made the team or whatever, went to high school. I played varsity 3 out of 4 years in high school. And then I had some interest from colleges and shit, but what I tell myself back then, what I tell myself now is, bro, if I had embraced who I was as a basketball player back then, probably would have been way better than what I was.
What was it holding you? What was it that you wasn't taking in? Was it like position? Was it team? Was it what was it?
Bro, I was strong. I could strap up. I'm fast. I'm athletic. Like, I should have just embodied that shit, bro, instead of trying to be like somebody who I wasn't, like
You was playing out of position.
Yeah, like I could have been embraced that shit. Like for example, Draymond embraces the fuck out of his role,
doesn't he? Yes, sir.
I could have been on some that type of shit. Not saying I would have been Draymond Green or whatever, but like,
But people don't. Well, if people don't know, you play on my what we call it, Summer League, Summer League right now. We getting a dub this weekend. We getting a dub this weekend. Yes, Tree team official. We definitely get one. But yes, when you say that, I see you in that way though. Like I see you maybe playing that way now and embracing your role, understanding who you are. Goes back to what we was talking about earlier. What's the correlation of ball for you and going into that place, maybe in the gym, practice when you're alone, and then in the studio when you're creating a song and trying to come up with that same way you're trying to come up with a move and perfect it, you coming up with a flow or with a word pattern. Like, what are those correlations for people that maybe don't know or that could go understand exactly where you're coming from?
Right, it's locking in. Like a lot of times when I was younger and shit, making music, like studio costs.
Yes, sir.
You spending bread in the studio. Yes, you paying for beats. Like that shit, you gotta lock in. Like I'm putting bread down on this. I'm putting a lot of bread down on this. Every song gotta be the song for me personally. That's how I'm looking at every song I make from now on. Like, this the one, and I'm gonna give it that mental preparation. So when I go into the studio, like even if I am smoking and I'm drinking, or like if I'm having a good time, or even if I'm not, like when I get in that booth, I'm not playing, or I'm not trying to play around with niggas. Like I'm not coming in, I'm not wasting no time with nobody. It's me and the engineer, whoever else is in there is in there. But I'm locked in with that engineer and we there to work. Like a lot of people get in the studio and take this amount of time because they're not prepared. If you write your songs, bro, like you shouldn't take a long time to record that song unless you're perfecting every little piece of it.
Right.
But if you write that song, you don't rap it 20 something times.
Preparation
20
is the key,
plus
though.
Times before you done walked in the booth, bro. Get it done, knock it out, and then go back. This is my like preference. And then I'm looking at it. I'm studying it like film. You know what I'm saying? Going back to that sports shit. What I do wrong right here. And then if I need to go back to the studio, let me go back. Let me lock in with the engineer real quick. Oh, I want to fix this. I want to punch in right here. Little things like that.
I think writing is just such a important part of doing music. Like I get the punch method. Like it go. Like I say, it can do what it do, but like I'm a person that like to listen for those actual bars, and you got to put something together. You really can't, all right, run it back, let me put this together, and you sitting there trying to come up with the next line. No, you coming up with the next thing to rhyme. You're not coming up with the next piece of the story that's gonna connect me with the first thing that you said over here. And then that's what I like in music building. I want to ask you, what is your personal favorite song that you've made? Not the best one, not the one that people tell you.
The song is a lot of verbal affirmations, like how it go. It go. Tell him I'm that nigga. Tell him I'm a dog. Bitch, give me my flowers. I deserve them all. Rose gold fountains when I'm pissing in the stall. Family trips to the mountains. I'm just chilling with my dogs. Everybody winning, everyone that is involved. So I'm like, at the end of the song, I say that shit, but like, that's really how I feel. Like, I'm chilling with my niggas. We gonna make it. We winning. We working.
Right.
Give me my flowers. Like I deserve that shit. Like,
right. I like it. What's the song that people tell you that's dope, but you tired of?
Stressed out. Oh God, bro. Oh God, I'm tired. And grandma's fucking interlude.
Every artist has that song, bro. I don't care what they say.
God, bro. I made that shit. It was just.
Why you think people love it so much though?
Because it's lit.
Yeah, it's the energy.
Yeah, it just turned like
relatable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the song right now that's not out. You don't have to tell me what the name of it, but what's to come that is going to be like, it don't have to be different, but is there a song that you holding or a song that you maybe got in the vault that you know, like, yo, the reason I haven't dropped this is because
A, B, and C needs to happen, or like how does that go?
Yeah, I got one song. I got a couple songs with a couple different artists. Me and Billy Peso gonna lock back in.
Peso, for sure.
Me and Tamaine got some music.
Tamaine Robbins, I like that guy.
I cooked up with a dude down in Atlanta. His name JXL. We got a song called It ain't got no name to it yet. I got you. But the song, it's hard. It's hard as fuck. I definitely want to shoot some shit to that shit. And definitely want to drop it soon. It's a lot of good music. I'm just waiting on the right time. I want to sit back and allow people to receive what I have released, because I feel like recently I've been on this push, like, let me give more, let me give more, let me give more. But like, people never get that time to sit back. And one of my favorite thing about finding a new artist is going back and going through their discography. Like, I like this song, I like this tape. You could hear the progression in niggas and like hear the different levels of their life that they was in. So that shit is always cool to me.
Well, I know the summer season. What we got dropping right now? The summer sessions too.
Yeah, Fall Season
Summer
Volume 3. That's a mouthful, but Fall Season Summer Volume 3 is coming soon to you niggas.
That's what we got coming soon.
Yeah.
Scottie4szn in the building with us. If it's not rapping in the studio, working on your music, give me like 2 things you like to do.
Bro, I like to kick it with my family.
For sure.
Like kicking at the crib, like cooking.
You a video game guy? You like what's the?
I'll be on the sticks. I play Madden and 2K. I got to get on the Call of Duty. Yeah, I'm nice. Madden. Okay. I'm like that in Madden. 2K. I'll be on the mod player. I'm nice in the park.
Okay,
in the park. Yeah, that shit crazy. When I be playing niggas, they be kicking my ass on 2K. I can't fuck with it, but yeah, Madden. I'm nice. I gotta get back on the Call of Duty and the Fortnite and shit. Fortnite, niggas be building and doing all that extra shit.
I never got on that, bro. That shit's so tough.
Yeah, bro. Little kids be whooping my ass, bro. That's not good for the brain.
That's what I can't take. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't take that, bro. Yeah. Y'all not about to be talking crazy to me, and then I can go and knock you over and kick you in the throat. Like, I ain't doing that. You know? One more question. Once you start taking off, going to where you're gonna be, hitting the road, doing shows, what's the one thing you're gonna miss? Because we all gotta sacrifice, we all gotta give up certain things, whether that's time, whether that's, you know what I'm saying, you might have to hit the gym harder, you might have to not be able to record at your favorite studio, you might what is it for you that you think, and I always tell people, take away family, because your family, that's gonna, you in this right now, you already know what that's gonna be, and let's stay with you 24, that's already gone. So what is it that you think you'll miss about everything once you got to that level to where you're
definitely
there, you know?
Freedom and accessibility. That's one of the things that's like, you can't say you got to be on your P's and Q's. You walk out the house, you on the internet, whatever you say, somebody got that shit recorded. Whatever you do, somebody got that shit recorded. So that's one of the biggest things for me that I know personally. I kind of like try to mentally prepare myself already, just the way I handle myself. Like, if you work, anybody who got like a corporate job or been like an athlete and shit, like niggas telling you watch your Twitter or watch your Instagram, like
it come back.
Hell yeah, every time the internet
just
plays
try to get old girl Glorilla. I ain't even gonna put no light on it, but just know that
was whack.
That was whack.
That's whack as hell, bro. Let that girl live.
And that was the whole discussion all week. But I'll tell y'all this, man. Unless you sitting with that 500. There you go.
We on the same page.
Just leave it at that. Leave it at that. Scottie4szn, man. I appreciate you for sharing some time with me. I hope the people got a chance to really get to know you. I like to use this platform to let people connect. They can always go check the music out. I want you to tell them where they can get that. But in reality, this is an opportunity for you to let people know why they should listen to the music more than anything. So tell them where they can tap in with you at all the vitals and everything.
Definitely. All DSPs is Scottie4szn. I even got shit on Spinrilla. I got shit on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, all that. If you need it for free, hit me up personally. I'll give you some. You know what I'm saying? So just tap in with me at Scottie4szn. You got real organic music. It's real lighthearted. It's real fun. It's gonna give you every type of mood you want to be in. So definitely tap in with me. I'm gonna tap in with you.
For sure. The 2 things I like about you the most as an artist is you make big music. Like, I hear festival, stadium, like walkout music is what I say. Like, the songs I hear, I'm gonna see the whole crowd going crazy. And you're very clear in your vocals.
So I think your voice stands out. I'm hearing it and I'm starting to catch on. Oh, okay, that's Scotty. I can hear that.
That's love.
So that's good. That's good. I enjoy that about you, my guy. Before we get out of here though, I definitely want to see if you can bless me with a few bars. If we can do that. You know,
I can do something like that.
Okay. I'm gonna give them the vitals real quick while you get ready for that. Want to give a huge shout to No Stress Sound Academy again for housing an interview. Make sure if you're in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, you pull up the No Stress Sound Academy to get that good quality stress-free recording. Make sure y'all follow us at This, That, and the Third interview series for more interviews, clips, and freestyles. Make sure y'all follow me at Stephen the Dream. That's StephenTha Dream. And the voice of the Carolinas. Scottie4szn is his This, That, and the Third interview series. I'm going to let him take us out.